Hey everybody, how's it going? Happy Monday. Hope you're doing well, and welcome to your weekly forecast reading with Spirit for the week of October 8th to October 14th. Today I'm going to be channeling some messages to you directly from the spirit realm, directly from your spirit guides, in hopes of giving you some messages of love, light, healing, connection, compassion, all those beautiful things, and for something for you to focus on this week with regards to your own intuition, your own spirituality, or your connection to your own guides. So if you feel drawn to listen to the entirety of this message, it's definitely for you. If you feel drawn to skip through parts of the message or pass it by completely, then this message may not be for you. The idea and my intention is always that this message will reach exactly who it needs to when they're fully able and ready to receive it. All right, so let's dive in and see what Spirit would like to share with us for this upcoming week. Okay, so our first message coming in is an animal guide, a very unique one. I don't know if we've ever had this one before. This is the octopus, okay? So the octopus guide is coming in. Let's see what else Spirit would like to share. Okay, so the next message that I'm getting here is really about the usage of our energy, okay? And so what I'm getting here is that there's so many of us that are burning so much of our fuel, so to speak, our energetic fuel on things that don't matter, like that don't serve us, that aren't like helping us in any way, like things that are just either stalling us, stagnating us, keeping us a few steps behind. And so the message for this week is to really look at where you may be expending or spending your energy on like people or places, environments, relationships, situations, jobs, where you feel like too much energy is going out and not enough energy is coming in. So it's like the tasks and the errands and the chores and the to-do lists and the tasks, or even like spending time with people that are just like draining your energy or not serving you. They're not like, nothing is like reciprocating to you. It's kind of like Spirit is asking you to like review your daily habits and action steps and routines and ask yourself, like, what juice is worth the squeeze, basically? And is there room for improvement? Is there room to kind of shift things around? Is there room to let go of things or reduce things that aren't serving you? So it's almost like doing an audit, once again, of how your energy is being spent on a day-to-day basis and paying attention to what you feel is like you are putting your energy into, but that's not actually getting you anywhere. So they really want you to kind of review this and see how you can streamline your energy just a little bit better. How can you be more efficient? How can you value yourself more? Where could you put your time and energy into something that actually deserves it and what doesn't really deserve it? So it's really asking you here to get clear on where your energy is best serving you and where it's not. And try to take those next steps, those next action steps to align yourself with a lifestyle and a daily life, a daily routine that feeds into what feels good for you, what feels effective, efficient, streamlined. Like it's like asking you to respect the use of your energy so much more. And so, what do you need to do to help you streamline? And could it be that you need to ask for help, or that you need more assistance, or that you need to delegate, or that you need to hire somebody, or what is it? How could you be more effective, efficient, streamlined so that you can remain with a full and overflowing cup? Rather than being burnt out, or rather than being super stressed or tense, or just feeling like by the end of the day you have nothing left to give to yourself or anyone else, okay? So it's really reviewing how to streamline your energy, what tasks, habits, routines, People, places, events are not serving you any longer. What's taking your energy more than giving back to you? And can we start to cut out those things? Can we start to detach, remove ourselves from those things so that we're only focusing on what matters to us and where our energy is actually being replenished? Okay, so that's the first message here. All right, what else? I'm also getting the hippo, okay, as an animal guide, so the hippopotamus. This is super interesting, you guys. I've never received anything like this before, and I'm not even sure if I know how to explain it. And so, hop in here if you can't. Hop in and comment or send me a message if you have more knowledge on this, but I'm just going to receive what Spirit is saying. But basically what I'm hearing here is to have a look at acidity versus alkaline levels in our bodies, in our physical bodies, because what they're saying is that so many of us have a high level of acidity in our body, and that can be quite detrimental to us as we are growing, evolving, expanding, and ascending as an energy body. In these new times where our entire energetic system, our cellular DNA, everything is being upgraded and changing. They're really guiding us to look at how much acidic foods and beverages and goods that we consume versus how much alkaline we consume in our body. And chances are, and what I'm getting from them is that we're actually putting too many acidic things in our body, and that's detrimental to our energy fields. And so this is really interesting because I did have a conversation last week about in the Lightworkers Refuge, we did talk about nutrition being a kind of positive support for intuition, and how we can kind of ruin that based on what we're putting in our body, how we can kind of dilute the connection that we have to our intuition, to our gifts and abilities, to our open channels by what we're putting in our body. So have a look at your diet on a day-to-day basis and see if you can identify, on this daily basis, how much acidic foods and drinks you're putting into your body versus how much alkaline foods and drinks you're putting into your body. This is going to cause, moving forward, an issue. And so we really want to be aware of what we're consuming. And let me just ask if there's anything else they want to say on this. Okay, so what they're saying with this is basically it goes with the last message. It's that the acidity in the body not only is unhelpful and unhealthy to a degree to our physical body, but they're also saying that these acidic goods, foods, beverages that we're putting into our body are also scattering our energy. Okay, so it's kind of like how we talked about in the last message about being more effective and streamlined and focused. When we have a clear channel, when we have a clear energy body and auric field, we can therefore be more decisive, more clear, more positive. We can receive more from spirit, energetically, intuitively. We can open up our gifts and abilities so much more. And so they're just saying that the acidity, the amount of acidity that you put in your body kind of dissipates that connection to source, to spirit, to your higher self, to your own intuition. But when we balance and we add more alkaline foods and goods into our system, into our energy field, it's going to help resolve that. So think of the more acidic things that you're putting in your body, it creates more confusion. It creates more brain fog, it depletes your energy, it makes you feel fatigued, it doesn't help you feel your best. Whereas when you're consuming like alkaline foods and beverages, it helps do the opposite. I know this is long-winded. I know, it's I'm kind of like babbling a little bit, but I don't know enough about this to be able to explain it to the level that I'm receiving it. So please do, jump in and send a comment or a message if you're understanding this. But this is what they're saying. Okay. So take an audit again. How much are you consuming that's acidic versus how much are you consuming that's alkaline? Those are going to contribute to either disintegration in health or an enhancement in health and well-being on all levels. Okay. All right. What else? Okay. We're getting the dolphin again. So this energy of the dolphin is still with us. Is there anything else, Spirit, you want to add? So what I'm hearing from them on just this third message is very similar to what we've been hearing here in the past messages, but they're really getting us to look at what are our energizers versus what are our depleters. And basically they're saying that as we grow, evolve, transcend, and heal as light workers, as spiritually aware and attuned people, that what used to energize us, or what we used to enjoy, or the things that we used to participate in, or things that we used to do may not resonate anymore. It may not actually energize us anymore. And it's interesting that they say that, because I'm actually seeing that in my own little community here where I am. But they're saying that, just become aware of, are you participating in a lifestyle or activities or daily habits that you have that you're no longer receiving joy from, that they're actually depleting you? What are those things and what shifts need to be made? Okay. So it's what are the new, can you identify, can you feel and tune into what are your new energizers? What are the new things that you like to do? What's calling out to you? What do you want to participate in? What do you want to take action on now? What's inspiring you and uplifting you now? And notice, are there differences from where you've been and where you're going to now? And are there discrepancies, right? And this is challenging because, depending on our social circle and our current lifestyle, by kind of acknowledging where we're no longer being energized, but maybe depleted, that can kind of shake up some ground around you and some relationships and connections around you that you're just not receiving what you need to from them anymore. Okay. But this is kind of a courageous step for you to just be very honest and authentic with yourself and kind of, point out to yourself, hey, I'm used to doing this every day, every week, or on this day all the time, or spending time with these people, or doing this routine, but I'm really not feeling energized by these things anymore. I may even be feeling trapped from them. So what do I need to do to remove myself, detach myself, make some changes, minimize time spent on those things, and start walking and moving towards things that really do call to me or fill me up or give me an energy that I've never experienced before. And remember that we're changing, we're evolving, we're growing. Our cellular DNA is being upgraded and up-leveled. And so with that, we're going to start choosing new things and making new choices and decisions. And we're going to be called to different things. And it's okay to go through that change. And it's also okay to grieve what was as well. There's new versions of ourselves emerging. So know that this is a process, and it's okay to feel drained or depleted, or like you're unsure of what's next. It's all part of the process. But knowing my guides and knowing the messages that come through, so much of this is about learning personal power and stepping into your own energetic sovereignty. So we really want to bring your attention and awareness to all of these things, okay? So recognizing your energizers versus your depleters, how have those changed and what adjustments do you need to make, okay? All right. Whew. Thank you so much, Spirit, for those beautiful messages. I know that was a long one today. I really appreciate you sticking along as I try to explain these concepts coming from Spirit. If you enjoy these messages, please do leave me a comment below, send me a DM, even send me an email. Thank you so much for being a part of this community. All right, guys, thank you so much. Hope you have a beautiful day ahead, and I'll catch you next time. Bye.